Learning in Roblox is learning by doing. It's learning from mentors, from experts in a field. You've been studying in school, and now you come here and you're working with professionals and putting your learning to reality.
Is there something that surprised you about doing machine learning at Roblox?
What was interesting was how much everybody's collective vision influences where the model goes.
I think it's definitely scary to go from like school project-based, there's a right answer, into like working life, and then you realize, maybe what you were working on all along was not the right solution, but you're doing great with all the changes. I know the scope has changed like drastically.
You've accomplished a lot, really strong execution. You've had a very diligent approach towards, hey, here are the goals that I want to accomplish. There is definitely a line where, hey, I want to go too fast. And hey, do I want to sort of stop, take a breath and think about scalability? Should I think about reusability?
So those are also things that I've actually noticed myself during the internship that I have to work on. I consider myself a very heavy completionist. And so throughout the internship, I've noticed a couple times that I will make some small mistakes that could have been fixed if I did just slow down a little bit.
There's always this balance of at what point do I keep trying to resolve things myself, or at what point do I ask for help?
As an indie developer, I'm used to, if anybody's gonna get it done, it's gotta be me mentality. So making that switch over to, if I'm not gonna be the most efficient without asking someone for, information I don't have, definitely a skill that I've worked really hard to try and develop. So it's really nice to hear that that's working.
Definitely. For things that I would mention that you could do better, and now not even necessarily on the intern level, because I am not really judging you as an intern. If you could drive the solutions more, I know you can do it.
I think the growth feedback conversation with my manager went really well. It was definitely really nice to hear all of his feedback, especially the constructive feedback. I think the most nerve-wracking thing about the remainder of the internship is just being able to put out work that I'm really proud of, and I'm happy of what I accomplished throughout the entire internship.
I just had my growth conversation with Wen-Chi. Something I've really worked on this past summer is learning to be okay feeling uncomfortable, especially in software engineering and machine learning. When you're uncomfortable is when you're learning the most.
There were a lot of kind words in there. I still think I have a long way to grow personally as an engineer and just in general, but it was good to hear that progress has been made in that direction.
The internship program here and the effort you guys put in when you decide to come spend the summer with us just enriches all of Roblox.
When I'm evaluating an intern's final presentation, what I'm looking for isn't the project itself. What I look at is, does this look like someone who really can see the whole picture, who can be incredibly productive? And what were they given and how far were they able to take it?
Presenting is always nerve-wracking, no matter what situation. All this build-up, all this excitement towards the end of the internship, everything kind of culminating in, all right, we've got a 10-minute presentation, don't mess it up.
I think the best part was a lot of times whenever my friend interns would ask me what I'm working on, I'd give like a high-level overview and they wouldn't really understand it. So this was my chance to really go more in depth to the point where they understood what I was talking about and my project. And it was also really fun to see their projects as well.
I think what was especially gratifying about the final presentation was just being able to share all the work I did this summer, and hearing the feedback, hearing the questions was really great.
I was incredibly impressed by the work. To really understand something, you have to teach it, and that's what they all did in there. They did a great job of walking us through not just their project, but how it fit into Roblox as a whole.
I think the real learning this summer for me has been inter-team communication, making sure that projects are moving on time, staying on top of scheduling and all that. You never forget the people that you meet when you're here on the job, on site, you're working together every day and talking about projects. So that I'll definitely always take with me.
I learned to ask questions a lot more than I used to. And then also, I feel like I became a lot better at adapting to different challenges. I am very sad that it's almost over, but I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next in my future.
I feel like this summer has definitely been the most formative, and it's definitely shaped the type of work I want to do in the future. It's definitely shaped where I want to be moving forward after graduation.
Our culture of innovation at Roblox is one of the things that I think makes us very special. And if there's something I'd really want the interns to take away, never say that problem is impossible. Push all the limits. More often than not, there is a way to solve that problem, but don't give up on that.
I've really enjoyed my internship experience here at Roblox.
It's always such a blast working here.
That's it for the summer. Thanks for watching.